Delivered and received, DAR, D-A-R. Delivered and received goes hand in hand with delivery completion rate. Delivered and received is when we mark a package as delivered, we take a photo of it, put it on the front porch. The customer calls Amazon and says, I didn't get my package. This is called a DNR. A DNR is delivered but not received, and it affects our delivered and received metric on the scorecard. As a team, the DSP can accept one DNR for every 1,000 packages delivered. So if the DSP delivers 20,000 packages that week, they can only get 20 DNRs. So we know a DNR is when a customer says that they didn't get their package, but we marked it delivered. This can happen for a variety of reasons. Number one, and the biggest one, is theft. Okay, a lot of customers don't have places to hide packages on the porches. If you're in a sketchy area, give that customer a call. And if you're not sure about leaving it at that location, like say it's a sketchy apartment complex, well, call the customer twice. And if you're uncomfortable leaving it there, just mark unable to deliver, no secure location, nowhere safe to leave the package. Okay, and that's okay. It's understandable, because would you rather risk that package getting stolen, or would you like to reattempt? And in that case, if it's sketchy, I would reattempt it. So I'd bring it back to the station. Now, we don't want to do that because it is going to affect our delivery completion rate, but a hit to the delivery completion rate isn't as bad as a hit to a DNR, stolen package. Amazon has to replace that package, right? So if the neighborhood looks okay and it's right around the time people are getting off work or something like that, then you can go ahead and leave the package on the porch, even if there's nowhere safe to leave it, meaning no place to kind of hide it, right? The other thing that can cause a DNR is DAs accidentally swapping packages on porches. Okay, this can happen for a couple of reasons. Number one, the DA doesn't verify the address on the package and the address on the house for the delivery. This happens at double stops quite often, and it's a silly mistake that costs the scorecard heavily. Okay, so we've got a double stop. I recommend putting them on the floor of the van separated by address and just go do one at a time. Try not to carry two stops with you in your hands while you're juggling the phone. You're going to accidentally put a package on the wrong porch, right? Another thing that can happen is your mobile data is disabled because you're experiencing network connectivity issues in that area. Well, when you disable the mobile data, you disable the geofence around the house. And this could cause you to put it on a house on the wrong street if you're not paying attention. So make sure you're walking up to the delivery pin, selecting the correct address on a double stop, and make sure you're verifying the address on the house and the address on the package, not the address on the app. Okay. Once you know the address on the house and the address on the package match, when you get up to the porch, make sure you select the option that is that address so that you don't accidentally select the wrong one and take a picture of the neighbor's house instead of the house you're supposed to be delivering to. If you follow these steps and always verify the address on the package and the address on the house, your DNRs will be negligible. Okay? And always take a crystal clear photo. If there's a harsh shadow or something, pull the package out, take a good picture. If the customer can't see the picture, okay, they're going to say, I didn't get my package, because they can't find it. Maybe you hid it on the porch and they can't find the package. Let's limit the chances of the customer not being able to find a package by giving them a nice clear photo inside the white frame. And then they won't escalate because they go, oh, I know where that is on my porch, and they go get it. Okay? So let's limit DNRs by verifying the address on the package and the address on the house, paying attention to detail on double stops, and never select all when you deliver packages on porches and swipe to finish to bypass a photo. If a customer doesn't get the photo, there's a high probability that they're not going to be able to find their package. And then you will end up with a DNR. And it will knock you from number 1 on the list to number 20 on the list. And you don't want your score to be impacted like that. DSP doesn't need those DNRs to be impacting the scorecard. And Amazon doesn't need to be replacing those packages. Oftentimes it's just a simple mistake and you're in complete control of that. So make sure you pay attention to detail and don't get any of those DNRs.